think the beginning of the COVID shutdown was, I was on the same page as everybody else. Everybody else was thinking the same thing. How could this be? And when Justin Trudeau shut down Canada and said, stay in your homes, don't leave your homes, don't go to work, it was obviously shock, disbelief. How could a virus just shut down the entire world? And so, like everybody else, we thought, well, how long does this last? Is this a week? Is this a month? And so here we are, what are we at, 16, 17 months later? Some parts of the world are even further ahead than that, and we're still in it. And so when we first shut down, my initial thoughts, beyond, shock and belief, were, well, what are all the farmers going to do? Because our markets were shut down, and we've been growing food, and we reinvest all of our income and our money into buying new equipment so that we can do things better each year. The artisans and crafters were banned from the markets, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around how that felt, because I'm also a crafter, and artisans and crafters were the backbone of farmers markets. They bring this whole unique setting to the market. It's not just food, it's people that create everything, and they're a huge part of this community. And so now, not only are we not allowed to go to markets, but 5 weeks later when we return, we're told that it's essential products only, which means consumables, food. Okay, so farmers are back to the markets. I'm also a crafter, so I'm there selling my honey, but I'm not allowed to sell reusable antibacterial beeswax food wraps, which was 50% of my income. It was 50% of my company. So that's a huge hit. So of course, that's the first thing you think about is yourself. It's just human nature. How am I going to do this? And I'm thinking about all of the crafters who are, and I'm going to use the word, I know it's a strong word, but they're banned. They're banned from the market. And I'll never get over the way I felt how we were made to feel so dirty. How could I sell a bunch of carrots that came out of the ground that were dirty, but I can't sell a piece of art that these people spent, their whole winter and their time and their money and their energy, making the things that they make so that they can put food on the table. And so, sorry. So I will, when you said let's revisit that was the first thing that came to my mind, was just the how inequitable that whole thing was for everybody. And so how was it that I was not able to sell beeswax food wraps, fine, whatever. Artisans, crafters were not allowed to be there because they're considered, a risk. But you could go to any brick and mortar, any other store that carried my products or our products, and you could purchase them there. You could go to any other, grocery store, big box outlet, and you could buy crafts there. So I'm still scratching my head on that one.